गुड इवनिंग एंड नमस्कार। आप सबका स्वागत है 8 बजे के इस कार्यक्रम में, जब हम आपके सामने लाइव होते हैं चेंबर फॉर सर्विस इंडस्ट्री के यूट्यूब चैनल जीएस मोटिवेटर पे। और दिस प्रोग्राम, ये जो प्रोग्राम है, दिस इज पावर्ड बाय द कॉन्सेप्ट फ्रॉम चेंबर फॉर सर्विस इंडस्ट्री, दैट इज डिजिटल इंस्पिरेशनल लैब मेकिंग एजुकेशन एंड स्किल्स relevant, and at the same time Feast here, forum of educators and skill providers of tourism, hospitality, events, research and entrepreneurship for academic skills, technology training for service industry. और इस कड़ी में आज का जो हमारा टॉपिक है वो है सस्टेनेबिलिटी ऑफ टूरिज्म इन हरियाणा. हरियाणा इज अ केस स्टडी फॉर सस्टेनेबल टूरिज्म और सस्टेनेबिलिटी ऑफ टूरिज्म. और इस विषय पे बात करने के लिए आज हमारे साथ जुड़े हैं डॉक्टर कविता सिंह, एसोसिएट प्रोफेसर एसआरएम यूनिवर्सिटी सोनीपत, हरियाणा. सो आइए चलते हैं मैम के पास और जानते हैं और बातचीत करते हैं इस विषय से जुड़ी हुई महत्वपूर्ण पहलुओं पे. मैम, आपका स्वागत है हमारे सभी दर्शकों, हमारी पूरी टीम की तरफ से. और आज आपके साथ हम इस विषय पे आगे चर्चा करेंगे.
Good evening, everyone, and a very thank you to Chitra ma'am and Gulshan sir. And I welcome each and every person who is looking at me. And definitely, I promise that you'll be getting something, and you will love to listen what I am going to share with you.
Thank you.
So,
with
I'll
your
be talking about.
जी, please.
Yes, please. If you can share the PPTs, Chitra
Yeah,
ma'am.
sure. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That's what I was waiting for. कि आप जैसे ही कहें और वैसे ही हम we can go through with the presentation.
Right, right.
जी. So I hope you can see my screen.
Yeah, it is visible to me, very much visible. Thank you so much.
जी.
So if we all are aware that Haryana is known for the touristic activities nowadays, and the place Kurukshetra is renowned in the world itself, not only in the at the national level, but it is renowned worldwide because of its back. You can say that if we go back and we talk about Ramayana, Mahabharata Kal, we are linked with the things which are visible to the world nowadays, and we are trying to maintain our touristic activities because tourism is also a major activity in Haryana specifically. And if I talk about India, yes, we are contributing a lot to the economy of the world through the touristic activities. And tourism is something, if I am getting bored because of my daily routine activities, I would love to visit here and there. It will give a relaxation to me. So I'll be looking at the places which can bring down my highest level of stress. Because if I'm going to somewhere and that is to a touristic place, definitely it is having a certain culture. It will be having different things which I am not I have not ever seen that things, and that will give me a sense of belongingness with the world or the country where I have been born. And if I'm belonging to Haryana, definitely if I'm visiting that place, it will make me connected. It will make me full of energy, and it will definitely give something that yes, this is the place or this is the thing which I was missing my busy life. Dear friends, we should get some time to visit at the touristic places. People try to move out of India, not only from Haryana, but they want to go abroad because they want to visit their places. My dear friends, India is a vast country with very rich background, with lot of touristic places. And specifically, if I'm talking about Haryana, yes, you will love to be there. And Haryana is making efforts to sustain those touristic activities. So let me talk about what is sustainable tourism. Please move the slide. Next
Yes,
one.
it is already there.
Yeah, the first one is visible to me actually. That's why I'm saying.
Okay, I have moved to second one. What is sustainable tourism? If you
Okay,
can
right.
see on
Thank
the
you
slide.
so
Hanji,
much.
Hanji.
So, tourism forms are identified by literature as being sustainable, which is having numerous meanings, which are linked with ecotourism, green tourism, soft tourism, rural tourism, and agro-tourism, community tourism. So we have n number of types related to tourism. Sustainability is including all these things. So tourism that takes full account of its current and future, means here we are taking the accountability for the current as well as the future activities which are related to economy, which are related to society in the form of social and environmental impacts. Yes, we are going to talk about the impacts which will be there in the form of economy, society, and the environment by addressing the needs of the visitors. Besides addressing the needs of the visitors, I have to take care of the society, environment, and the economy. And we know that customers are God. Customer is always king. So we have to cater the needs of the customers also, the industry, the environment, and the host communities, means where the touristic place is maintained. We have to follow the rules and regulations of that place also. So, dear friends, we have to cater the needs of the society, we have to cater the needs of the visitors, and obviously the industry where I am belonging as a part of touristic activities. I have to take care of all those things. So, reaching at the peak is quite easy, but sustaining, maintaining stability over there is always a challenge for the manpower. So, starting the touristic activities is something like I may be liking, let me go something and I कि कुछ अलग सा करते हैं, कुछ ऐसा होना चाहिए which can give a kick to me. तो मैंने ऐसा touristic place I have created, but the taste and preferences of people means the visitors, keep on changing. So I have to bring certain changes according to the needs of the visitors. And for those visitors, मुझे environment से खिलवाड़ नहीं करना है, मुझे society के against नहीं जाना है, मुझे economy को भी कुछ ना कुछ contribute करना है. And I have to take care of the community also. If I am doing some touristic activities in, for example, say Karnal, Karan Lake is there. For example, Kurukshetra. So I'll be taking care of the society or the community जहाँ पे मेरे मंदिर बने हुए हैं, मेरी lakes बनी हुई हैं, मेरे visiting places बने हुए हैं. I cannot go beyond those things. If the community is not happy, maybe I may not be able to cater the demands of the visitors for a long period of time. So I have to take the responsibility of current as well as the future needs of the entire things which are related, means the stakeholders are also included in this. Next please.
Ji.
And related to this, if I talk about sustainable tourism, there are different forms of sustainable tourism which includes the ecological tourism, that is related to ecotourism, is called as the ecological tourism. I have to maintain the ecosystem also. I should not play with any kind of things which are lying already there in the ecosystem. Then we talk about green tourism. We need to maintain the greenery, or the we need to focus on the green aspect. We talk about green marketing, green HR, green management. Why we are talking? Because we have to save the environment. Ultimately, whatever I am today enjoying, I have to leave the equal things for my upcoming generations also. If I'm unable to do that, it means I'm not able to maintain the sustainability. I have to maintain each and everything related to that. Then we have soft tourism. We talk about rural tourism. We can go for showing, or we can create something which belongs to the rural activities. That kind of tourism can also be created and can be a part of the touristic activities. Because अगर मैं आज की बात करूं, तो the upcoming generations, they are not knowing that what kind of rural activities were available in the previous times. अगर हम बात करें जो चीजें हमने देखी हुई हैं, जो एक्टिविटीज, that time we were not calling them as touristic activities, but we have enjoyed, we had fun with those things. So we have to, we can go for that form also. Then we can have agro-tourism. We can create, which talks about the agro touristic activities. In Haryana, it is very famous form of tourism. Then if I talk about the community tourism, equitable tourism, solidarity and responsible tourism, etc. These are the different forms of the tourism which can be emphasized while taking any decision for creating the sustainable tourism. I have to take care of each and everything while looking at the aspect of sustainable. It is an emerging concept and it is very renowned at the present scenario. So, sustainability is not something new. It is at the regional level, it is at the state level, it is at the country level, and if you'll talk about the world level, yes, people are aware of sustainability in every kind of things. The sustainability of resources. Why we call? Because we have to maintain the resources also. Everything is limited in the nature. Similarly, the touristic activities are also limited, and sorry, we need to manage them in such a way that they will be available and they will be modified so that everybody would love to go abide by these norms or the activities which are being created by us. So, my dear friends, if you will explore Haryana only, you'll have n number of touristic places and you can enjoy, and the cost, it will cost very less to your pocket. It is in your vicinity only, it is nearby to you. As Haryana is close to the NCR, yes, you will be privileged that you can get the opportunity and you can visit to the touristic places of Haryana. Next, please. We have certain pillars related to the sustainable tourism in Haryana. If I talk about the pillars, we have three main focuses on sustainable tourism. First one is social justice, then economic development, and the environmental integrity. Yes, I should not go beyond the rules and regulations which are being made by my society, which are made by the laws. I have to follow each and everything which is being provided to me as a part of these activities. So, if I'm calling about social justice, yes, social justice is something which talks about the justice related to the society. And if I'm going to create the touristic activities as a part of sustainability, I have to manage those rules and regulations. I will not go beyond this. Whatever activity I am going to prepare, that should contribute to the economy so that the maximum development can take place. If I am not able to contribute, I am not able to develop something. If every day I am going to add something, it shows that slow and steady the growth is taking place. And that growth automatically plays a key role in the development of the country. We know that India is a growing country, and everything which is going to add something to the economy will become a part of the, and that India will become a developed country. And if I'm talking about environmental integrity means I have to maintain the sanctity of the environment. मुझे environment से छेड़छाड़ नहीं करनी है, because ultimately everything is related to environment. If I play with the environment, the nature comes back and revert to the activities of the human beings, because we know that several chaotic activities has been taken place. We know that what happened to Kedarnath, what happened in Haridwar, and what has happened in recently in Himachal and other which are hilly areas. All that has happened because हमने जरूरत से ज्यादा environment से छेड़छाड़ कर दी है, which should not be there. अगर हम जरूरत से ज्यादा इस चीज पे कर देंगे तो डेफिनेटली उसका रिवर्ट तो हमारे को आएगा ही आएगा. सो डियर फ्रेंड्स, वी शुड टेक केयर that while going for the sustainable tourism development, the tourism is the only activity that may contribute to attaining a high level of economic and social development. And as obvious in the example of some countries like Southern Europe, if I talk about the other countries, and yet in order to attain this purpose, tourism development must be based on current planning and be well run, as the benefit affects many transform in unpleasant consequences for people and the environment. As I was telling, that if I'll go beyond the norms, if I'll go beyond the things which are unplanned, definitely it will be bared up by the people and it will be going to harm the nature. So, dear friends, I have to take care of the things which are there in my surroundings. Sustainable tourism may be considered at the moment as one of the major stake of tourism policy. We should take care while preparing the policies. We have to follow the norms that what can be there, where we can come as a part of sustainable tourism in Haryana. So, in fact, next to benefit economy aspects, risk of powerful degradation of the natural environment should not be there, of the lifestyle and the cultural and social at the destination. The society should not be played, and the things or the lifestyle, it should not impact the lifestyle of the people. It should not give a challenge to the culture of that particular place, and it should not give any kind of problems to the destination where we have created the touristic activity. This risk is tied to over exploitation phenomenon and to high density of tourism flows towards certain destinations. Yes, if we will over exploit the things, it will not be called as a sustainable tourism. It will come under the overflow of the tourism. It should not be there. We should not play with the mother nature. Mother nature is something which is similar to our mother. So, dear friends, we need to maintain the things throughout the activities which are related to tourism. And Haryana is known for, Haryana means Hari ka Ana. Yes, Haryana is known for its privileged activities which maintain or which follows the rules and regulations which are there as a part of the sustainability. Next, please. So, there are certain pillars which are bound to be followed in as a part of sustainable tourism. If you can see here that there are certain if you can see here the carbon footprints of global tourism. Yes, day by day, the carbon footprints are increasing. And as a part of this, we have to maintain this, that there should not be any harm to the touristic places, to the people. Because if we'll be going beyond the activities, the people start moving from there, or the cost of things will increase. And as a part, we can see that the automatically the tourism benefits starts declining. That should not be the case, because if I'll start playing with people, I'll start playing with the things, it is definitely going to hamper the activities. If you see here the carbon footprints of global tourism, you can see that 12% is because of the goods, 10% is because of foods and beverages, 8% is of agriculture, 8% is of the services which are being offered by different industries of the service, and 6% because of lodging, and 6% because of construction and mining, and 1% of the other activities. So other activities, if you see, yes, we have to manage this show, and 49% is because of the transport. We need to maintain the balance so that mother nature can be saved. If I talk about the sustainable management principles should be followed, that everything should be used in a proper way so that effective things can be done and efficiency can come. There will be no wastage of the resources. Socio-economic impacts. Yes, it is going to impact if we are not following the rules of the sustainable tourism. It will hamper the activities of the society, and as a result it will bring down the economy also, because if I'll not be maintaining the things, definitely there will be a declining in the activities related to this. And as a result, if you see that if we are not able to maintain the things, definitely it will cause decline in the of course the benefits or the profits. It will lead to wastage of the resources, it will bring down the employment level, it will create the problems, it will bring the senses of the stress among the people, those who are related to those touristic activities. So we can see that if we are going revert to that, what definitely benefits we can have. And we need to follow only the things that we need to manage the things in a proper way, then only the things will go positive, in the positive direction only. Yes, then we have another very important pillar, that is cultural. We have cultural impacts. Culture is something which we bring with us, and we interact daily with n number of cultures among each other. Being a professor of management, I am teaching every day a batch of 60 students every day. And the people we have, the students from more than 24 states of Haryana, plus we have the students from abroad also. So we have to cater the every culture. We need to understand the culture of every student of ours, and we need to manage, we need to give respect to every culture where I am interacting, because everything is give and take. जितना ज्यादा मैं आपको रिस्पेक्ट दूंगी, आपके कल्चर को रिस्पेक्ट दूंगी, आपकी एक्टिविटीज को आई विल बी अंडरस्टैंडिंग, उतना ही ज्यादा इन रिवर्ट आई विल बी गेटिंग फ्रॉम यू. You means the people or the places where I am going to visit. Because if as a tourist I am visiting over there, I have to follow the norms or the things which are giving respect to the culture where the things are taking place, where I am visiting, where the community is lying, because every place has its own cultural values and norms. So as a touristic, I need to follow those things. मुझे वहां जाकर के ये नहीं भूलना है कि ये मेरा अपनी कंट्री नहीं है, मेरा अपना स्टेट नहीं है. नो, आई हैव टू लुक at the other aspects also. Then if I'm talking about the environmental integrity, environment is at the टॉप पोजीशन. क्यों? क्योंकि ये एनवायरमेंट ही है विच इज ब्रिंगिंग एवरी फ्रूट टू द सोसाइटी. If the environment is not there, definitely we cannot survive. And we have to look at each and every aspect which will not degrade my environment. I have to maintain the integrity related to the environmental activities. If I'll not follow those things, it will be bringing harms to the society only. So, dear friends, I need to look that what can be the benefits which can be fetched out of the by sustaining the tourism in Haryana. As I'm talking about the different pillars, these pillars are nothing but the things which takes care of the touristic activities, because the tourism engages the responsibility of all the actors involved in this. Many peoples are involved. We have a party which is catering the needs. We have the parties which are visiting there as visitors in that particular area. So we need to follow all the norms as being part of those actings. And I have the host population, we have various intermediaries and the tourist, the responsibility being based on the local customs and values, respect and their environment, as well as certain equitable distribution of the generated revenues. Whatever revenue will be generated, that has to be distributed among the uh, uh, redistribution should be there among equitable redistribution, so that everyone can enjoy the things and everyone can take survival for their lives. So I was talking about equitable and social tourism, which talks about very important strategic elements. The population link with the tourism chain for any area. When confronted with greater players that aim at maximizing profits while the competition diminishes dramatically their benefits. If n number of competitors are coming, then definitely the share is 100% only. If Kavita is there, only single player, she will be holding the 100%. If Chitra also comes, definitely Kavita has to leave some share of the touristic activities. Then only the other player can survive. So we have to take care of the other players also. And a growing part of the tourism we have tourism from north, south, east, west, everywhere in India. Many NGOs are also coming in association, and they are becoming ready to support the consolidation process of local societies and to maximize the economic results, so that everybody can enjoy the benefits and redistribution can take place. So economic results leads to the direct benefits of these population, favorite discovery, and in respect of the identity and values. Yes, it gives a focus on the identity of each and everyone, those who are involved in this, and it shows a value system also. Responsibility lies with everyone, that everything is based on the market, but commercial principles, an alternative to mass tourism, product consumption is possible. So if mass commercialized things are there, mass population is coming, then only we can consume the maximum profit, maximum consumption can be there. And being an experimental field of the tourism of the future, responsible tourism valorizes the specificity of the places, patrimony and local culture, and test cross-border goods practices like benefit distribution with local population and destination. We can also go for that. Haryana being a part of sustainable tourism activities, we have the borders of the Punjab, we have borders of the UP. Definitely, the cross-border activities leads to benefits or the win-win situation to all the states. We can move around as a tourist. We can share the benefits around us. So, responsible tourism covers the forms of alternative or the advanced tourism integrated with each other, mainly the community tourism and tourism in favor of the poor. Yes, we talk about the tourism in favor of poor. Why we are calling? Because we can have certain things where the all kind of people can go and enjoy. Then only we can maintain our sustainable things. Next, please. If I'm talking about these pillars are not made in a single day. These are the part of the work which is being done by decades from the industry experts around the globe. If I was talking about these pillars, these are not the result of one day research. These are based on the hard work which is done over the decades by the experts from the tourism industry. And these people belong to the entire globe. So, on the basis of that, these principles or these pillars have been declared by the tourism industry. And if I talk about the aims of sustainable tourism in Haryana, yes, we do have certain aim behind sustaining the tourism, because the base is always lying on the what aim I am having. According to the aim, all activities will be done to maintain the things. The first one is economic viability. Whatever activities are being done as a part of tourism, there should be some viability which is economic in nature. We should not go beyond the rules and regulations. Then, local prosperity. Yes, wherever I am going to make a touristic hub, I have to make the all the resources available so that that particular local place can prosper. If you talk about the touristic places of Haryana, the places where these things are built, you'll find that local community, local area is prospering day by day. And it will keep on building up if we can add more things to the tourism, if we can maintain and sustain the things over a period of time. We have to make the feasibility. We need to make the people aware of the touristic activities, the touristic places. We should be visible as a part of Haryana. And if the people are coming as part of touristic activities, the local people should also take initiative that Atithi Devo Bhava. If someone is coming to us, we have to treat them as the God has come to our place, so that they can feel, they can have a feel at home, like feeling should be there. If I am visiting abroad, if I find the hospitality very good, then I'll not miss my own home. And definitely, wherever I am visiting as a tourist, definitely I'll be spending the money over there, and automatically few things can be saved as a form of money, and it will add to the local prosperity. Then I'm talking about the employment quality. Yes, the aim of sustainable tourism is that we have to offer employment to the people. We need to keep them happy also. We need to give a sense of security also, so that maximum people will try to continue as a part of employment related to the touristic places wherever they have been posted or they have been employed. And if they have a good feeling related to that thing, definitely they'll contribute more than 100%. And if they are going to contribute more than 100% means they are the happy people. They are having the good things in their mind. They will give quality services and they'll try to maintain all the best in front of the people, those whosoever are coming and visiting at our place. Then social equity. I have to maintain the social equity while catering the needs of the people, because everybody whosoever is visiting as a part of the touristic activities, I have to cater everyone equally. I should not distinguish on the basis of caste, color, or creed. Everyone is a person who is coming and contributing to the economy of that particular place. And at large, if I talk about the Haryana, and if I talk about Haryana, yes, we are part of, we are very proud to say that we are part of India. And ultimately, by doing those activities, we have to maintain the cooperation among the people, those who are visiting over there, so that we can, it will not lead to any kind of chaoses or the fight between the people. Then visitors fulfillment is the another aim of sustainable tourism, which should be followed. And I must say that Haryana is following that, that they try to fulfill whatever I am bringing in my mind, that after looking at these things, I'll be having a sense of fulfillment of my needs and wants. मेरे अंदर में एक अर्ज थी कि मैं सो एंड सो प्लेस पे जाऊंगा and I'll have something different over there. We have lot of temples in Kurukshetra. We have many things in our surroundings. So we can see that we, if I'm a person who is a follower of Lord Krishna, definitely the people will try to go once in their life at least to the places where they can find the temples, or they can find the places which talk about the Lord Krishna. And the people, those who belong to other culture, those who belong to other religion, definitely, if they are having any information related to their holy place, definitely they'll visit there. If they want to see the nature, they'll visit there. If they have something that I wish to see so and so culture, definitely they'll visit there. That should be fulfilled. उनकी जो एक मन की अभिलाषा है, वो वहां पे जा करके उनको रिग्रेट नहीं होना चाहिए मैं कहाँ आ गया. So we have to maintain those things also. And there should be local control. Yes, sometimes what we see that people try to create problems. We should not give a chance to go beyond the controlling activities. The person, those who are there, they should feel that the people where they are visiting, the host people, they are very good in their nature, and they are the people who are taking care of their uh, guests who are coming as uh, in the form of visitors. Yes, so we should have a control over all the things. We should abide by the law, and we should not go beyond that. So this will bring harmony among the people. And if the local people are taken care of, it will create, or it will spread a positive word of mouth that we should visit so and so place. The local people are very supportive, very cooperative, very kind to other people, so we should visit over there. It will bring flourishing kind of things to that place. The next is community well-being. Yes, because if I am contributing from any angle, say if I am giving land for touristic activity, I should, the people or the government which belongs to that particular area, they need to take care of the well-being of the community, whether they are able to having their bread and butter, or there should not be any kind of chaotic things in that particular community. So we have to look after the well-being of everyone, whosoever is part of those touristic activities. We have several stakeholders related to that. We have the people who are intermediaries. We have the people who are taking the control of all the activities. We have the people who are coming as visitors. So, and if everything is well planned, well organized, well controlled, definitely it will give a better sense of well being that yes, everyone is taken care of by the authorities. And cultural richness. We have to maintain the richness of that culture also. We should not try to demolish, we should not try to uh, dig down the particular culture of that particular place. We have to maintain the richness of cultural aspects of that particular touristic place so that people will uh, be bound to cooperate and they'll be under the control of the things. We should not give any chance to go out of or beyond the control. Then physical integrity, yes, we need to maintain the integrity, physical presence of each and every person whosoever are present as a part of or those who are acting or different roles which are being played by the people. We have to maintain that integrity also. Every actor has its own importance, everyone has its own responsibility, and everyone is accountable for the act whatever is being played by us. So dear friends, we need to maintain the physical integrity also. Then biological diversity, yes, we have the biological aspects related to this, because if we'll be creating any problem to the nature, definitely it will go beyond the diversified animals and the things which are present as a part of that. We should not touch the forests beyond the limits. We have to maintain the biological diversity also. If we talk about the mother nature, as we are going beyond the limits, we can see that many birds, many animals which are uh, very scarce in nature, they are extincting, they are going or we can say that वो लुप्त होते जा रहे हैं. तो हमें ऐसी एक्टिविटीज भी नहीं करनी है जिसकी वजह से मेरा बायोलॉजिकल एरेना जो है वो डिस्टर्ब हो जाए. Then we have to make the optimum utilization of the resources. Resource efficiency is utmost, because as a part of the first line of economy talk about that resources are scarce in nature. Hawa, pani, tel, whatever we talk about, everything is very scarce in nature, because whatever we have, ये चीजें उतनी ही हैं, but day by day the population is growing like anything. So we have to make the best use of the resources, and as a human being we are the only people who have the sense, who have the ways to use the other available resources. We cannot multiply n times. Someday the time will come that resources will shrink. Day by day it is shrinking. So dear friends, we have to use efficiently. We should not waste anything. If I talk about water, if I talk about the environment, पानी हमारा, you'll see very few percent of water is usable. तो हमें उसको किसी भी तरीके से बचाना है. इसी तरीके से हमें अपने नेचर को भी वी हैव टू सेव. हमारे रिसोर्सेज, वी हैव लिमिटेड रिसोर्सेज विद अस, एंड यस, we need to have the activities which can talk about the purity of the environment. We need to bring the things which can look at the greenery. Why we are saying कि हम लोगों को green ही role play करना है? Because environment is containing all these things. चाहे वो इकोनॉमी की हम बात करें, लोकल प्रॉस्पेरिटी की बात करें, एम्प्लॉयमेंट की बात करें, सोशल इक्विटी की बात करें, एवरीथिंग इज अंडर द सर्कल विच इज कॉल्ड एनवायरमेंट. एंड there are certain activities which are beyond control, but whatever activities are under the control, dear friends, dear people, whosoever are listening to me, my appeal is that try to purify or try to keep the environment purified. We have several initiatives related to environment, that how we can save the environment as a part of the sustainable tourism also, because we have to leave something which our upcoming generations can talk about. So at the end of this session, my aim is that tourism is the base of the nature or the whatever best things we are having in our country. Through tourism, we can show the richness of India, and through touristic activities, we can show the richness of Haryana. But we need to sustain this for a long period of time, because we have kept a promise to ourselves as well as for the future generations, that we are going to leave a healthy environment for them, and we will not play with the economy, social, and the environmental things, because all have their own pros and cons. Will not touch the negative part of that, and we will definitely address the needs of the tourist, the industry, and the environment and the society at large, so that everybody can gain benefit out of it. And the best part is that health is utmost, which comes from all the positive aspects of the environment only. So, dear friends, I would like to say that kindly contribute to the Indian tourist, and in Indian tourist kindly contribute to the Haryana, explore the various places where you can enjoy a lot. Haryana is full of tourism, and I request everyone to visit here and enjoy the all kind of benefits or the aims which I have talked about. These are laid down by the Haryana or Haryana government, or the people or the stakeholders who are included in this touristic activities. And besides this, I'm working on certain projects related to I have been awarded one project by my university, SRM University. I am working on that how society is converting into nuclear nets, but those nuclear things are giving a lot of negative impact also to our kids. So besides tourism, besides the environment, we have to first take care of the sanctity of our families also. We have to maintain the value system of our families, which was visible in the generations which are senior to us. If I talk about Gulshan sir, yes, he is senior to me. The things which they have seen, they have played with, we lacked those, and whatever we have enjoyed, that are not being enjoyed by our kids. वो दादा दादी की कहानियां, नाना नानी, they have missed everything. And besides this, we should take care of our well-being also. We should have the if I talk about, there is a Maslow's hierarchy कि रोटी कपड़ा मकान की नीड पूरी होते ही, we should talk about the social needs of ours. Then we should go for the safety needs. Safety needs include the insurance part. Yes, we have huge part over there, and the government has promised that the people should go and they should not have any kind of problems because of lack of knowledge related to the insurance part. Then we have the self esteem. Yes, we have to reach at the end, and while reaching at that self esteem or the uh, things, I have to take care of the society in return, because whatever I have got, that has come from the society only. Now, during side by side my career, this is my sole responsibility that I have to return something to the society. It can be as a part of NGO, it can be as a part of any kind of social activity which can contribute to the society. So we have to follow the rules and regulations which are there, which we have talked. We had great leaders like Swami Vivekananda. We have great leaders like Ratan Tata, if I talk about. We have several other mentors, those who are spiritual in nature. They think about the mankind. They have the humanity in their own rules and regulations. If I talk about, I have a number of things. So, dear friends, my humble request is that kindly have a look on yourself, contribute to the best parts. If I'll be contribute, definitely I am a part of certain things. It will contribute to me, and मेरा एम तो उसी दिन पूरा हो जाएगा जिस दिन मेरे ऑर्गेनाइजेशन का wherever I am acting as a person. If that aim is fulfilled, those goals are fulfilled, those objectives are fulfilled, definitely it is going to add to my personal growth also. So, dear friends, look at the activities which are being started by the government, the sustainability or the sustainable development goals. We have several goals. This is one of the part of that sustainable goals. We need to maintain the activities related to tourism or follow the principles, all the principles. We have several bodies who are working on this. And as an individual, this is our responsibility also. No one will come and hold our finger कि चलो हम कुछ activity करते हैं. No, we have to contribute to the society. Thank you so much. Thank you for your valuable time, which I have taken. I hope I have catered the things, whatever are related to the sustainable tourism, because there are certain rules and regulations which are being given by the ILO also. I have talked about the pillars. These pillars are not made by you and me. These are by the great researchers, those who are from the globe. And they are including the things which are being defined by the International Labor Organization also, which talks about the social justice, the economic development, and the entire environmental integrity. Thank you so much, dear friends. Thank you for your valuable time. Have a great day.
So, ma'am, am I audible?
Yes, you are audible. You are audible, Chitra ma'am.
I'm really sorry. I think there were two connections there, so my voice is echoing. That's why I was thinking that whether I was available or not. So,
Now
okay.
you are audible. Yes, you are audible.
Ma'am. Once, first of all, I want to thank you for your wonderful presentation. Very crisp, to the point, well explained, ma'am. And more beyond your presentation, we are very happy to know your views. The things that you have not talked it through some kind of a somewhere it is written. You have talked it through your heart. So we are thankful to you for that, ma'am. And as a person, as a tourist, I would like to understand one thing from you, ma'am, because Haryana, you have taken the case study of Haryana. You belong to Haryana. Haryana is one of the beautiful state of our country, which has everything, every kind of a tourism. When we talk about starting from MICE tourism to sustainable to rural to eco to the pilgrimage, every spiritual or holiday kind of a tourism, luxury tourism, everything Haryana has. So this is wonderful. Now, when we talk about sustainability of Haryana, ma'am, as a tourist, I just want to know your viewpoint. We have faced 2 years of COVID, and we have seen that during that particular period, every government, the entire central government and the state government have focused towards domestic tourism, ecotourism, sustainable tourism. So what difference do you have experienced, you observed as a tourist, as a management expert, before COVID, after COVID, in terms of sustainability in your state, if
in our
any?
state in our state, if I talk about that, post COVID, we have
Ji,
taken several initiatives that every person, those whosoever belongs to that particular area, they
ji,
are trying to spread awareness related to the activities which are being taken care of by the uh, people, those who are involved in this, and they do not distinguish any kind of things on the basis of the society or the people or the male or female or the child or the poor or the rich. And at
ji.
present, the Haryana government has decided that in the coming 1 or 2 years, they'll be making a turnaround so that
Hmm,
the people can be taken over here, and all best things will be provided to them, चाहे वो hospitality से related हो, चाहे वो
hmm,
रहने से related है, चाहे वो आपके travel करने से related activities हैं, everything will be taken care of at the best, because the uh, Haryana chief minister himself has taken initiative that all
ji,
activities which are related to tourism will be given utmost importance in Haryana. So
ji,
I'll say that the things are becoming better. And yes, after pandemic, we had great loss of the things. So we are trying to manage those resources, and we are trying to manage them in a best way.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Once again, thank you for your time. Thank you for coming. And we are grateful to you. We hope we have more such sessions in future with you on different topics. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you to the ICSI, Professor Gulshan and Chitra ma'am. I'm thankful to you from the core of my heart, and I would like to interact with the people in the future also. Thank you so much.
Ji, ji, ji. Thank you so much, ma'am. And from Chamber for Service Industry, we thank everyone, our audience and our guests. And thanks for watching and keep watching us.